This is getting this was pretty exhausting for me. Sonic has sent the SR trio to spend the spring break with me. It's pretty chaotic. Right now I'm just taking a drive, and yes, and the SR trio are in the back. They're probably not pleased with it because they're not a fan of ride-alongs, but it is gonna take a while for them to get used to it. I hate ride-alongs. They're so boring. And when you don't have anything in them, when you don't have anything, you just sit there and do nothing. So boring. And staring out the window is so boring as well. Especially when you pass by things that you're not going to. That stinks. Sometimes I'm not really a huge fan of babysitters. I mean, we have good babysitters, but you know what I really hate about babysitters? Some of them are no fun. Some of them are strict, and some of them are very irresponsible. Yes, irresponsible babysitters are the last thing we want. You know, in the movie Beethoven, their mother felt really stupid for hiring an irresponsible babysitter that didn't hear the cries of attention of the youngest kid, Emily, drowning in the pool. If it weren't for Beethoven, yeah, that's what we hate. And some babysitters are no fun either. Some of them are pretty strict. And you gotta be careful who you hire as well. Some of them are really bad too. Yeah, some of them hate children. That's what we hate though. Bad people are a no-go. Any kind of nice people. If we were babysitted by anybody, I'd rather be babysitted by our uncles. And maybe we can have our aunt too, so yeah. So Taffy, who exactly would you rather have someone babysit you? I'd rather have Auntie Amy or maybe Uncle Sonic, maybe Uncle Shadow or Uncle Silver or Uncle Knuckles. Heck, even Uncle Big and Granddad. Yeah, Storm the Albatross is a perfect grandfather for us. We call him Granddad, sometimes we call him Grandpappy. Heck, we even call him Grampy. Everyone knows that. Right. So Taffy, is that who would you rather have? Because we'd rather agree with you. Yeah. But if it's a Tina characters, they're actually okay. We'd rather be watched over if it's rather Mike or Zoe. Heck, even Brick, though, you know? Brick has been watching over us a couple times. When we hung out to spend the weekend with him, spending a week. Heck, we even hung out with him at midwinter break. He's lucky he gets to have a break from us for spring break, but we might sneak up to him again soon. Yeah, because we always cause trouble to everyone. What we're trying to say is that some people don't take their babysitting role seriously. Some of them are irresponsible, some of them are unfair, heck, some of them are even strict. That's why some kids hate babysitters. Luckily for the creator's channel, she and her sister had fun babysitters. Yeah, and I don't see what the problem is with that, but yeah. Well, we're all correct though. People can have fun babysitters. You must always watch who you hire. Yeah, indeed. That's what we know for sure. Good thing Tom is a nice guy, and so is Gabby and Ellie. They're good girls. Even Jake as well. And Allie and Hunter. Anybody who's good to us, yeah, they're totally okay. We let them do what they want. What we're still trying to say is that some people out there are no fun, and they're very irresponsible to children, you know? So you gotta watch who you trust. Always watch who you trust. And mind if I tell you guys a secret as well? You know, Chloe and her mother are going to their aunt and uncle on Monday. And we might as well tell you guys a story, actually. Those are different. That's Chloe's biological uncle, and which is also known as her dad's brother. He was very nice and stuff, but he became a little bit strict and stuff, and he disowned us. He disowned Chloe and her family, and her dad has stood up to him, and we never talked again. And then we met this beautiful couple that live on a farm, and the family is still trying to find out if Chloe and her family were adopted by them, which became their adoptive aunt and uncle. We don't know what it is, but we're trying to find out soon. And Chloe actually said something though. If she accidentally left us her guest plushies at her aunt and uncle's, her possibly adoptive aunt would be the only person that Chloe would trust. That's true. Very true. And I hire out that her biological former uncle, her so-called one, felt a little bit irresponsible when he dropped a firework, and Chloe's parents had to cover her up. That's pretty irresponsible for fireworks. That's why you don't touch them. Exactly. This is why we don't like strict people. No nonsense, and we definitely hate mean babysitters. Good thing the people that Sonic trusts are really nice, which are some of his team members. Heck, even the Total Drama characters and the nice Adventure Camp people. Yes, those are the only people we trust. They're very friendly. That's what we know. But I'm actually really glad that Sonic that Sonic has hired those nice ones. They're all very nice. Yeah, me too. Agreed. But seriously, we hate the irresponsible babysitter kind. And in the movie Beethoven, when the babysitter said that what the children need is a little discipline, clearly no one asked her because she had no remorse for what happened. And when their mother said what these children need is their mother, the babysitter needs help. So she did the right thing by firing her. Yeah, indeed. Now, you know what, girls? This ride-along is pretty long and it's really boring. So we're totally gonna ditch this van. Great idea. And we got the idea to ditch Tom and get out of here. Let's do this. Let's get our tools out. Activating hammer. Activating wrench. And activating saw. Hey, girls, mind if I tell you guys a secret, though? You see, I understand that you guys are probably angry at me and Jake and you're also mad at Aiden as well, because of what happened at Adventure Camp All Stars when Ellie got eliminated. But I'll have you know, we all reconsidered, all right? We all reconsidered, so everything's fine. I do mean we're also gonna do whatever it takes to make up to them. And wait, hold on, what? What the? Where did the SR trio go? So long, Slugger!